Anthony Johnson has gone to the line 187 times for the Realtors. Close to 80% accuracy from that area.
Here we go with Asi Taulava. 33 seconds remaining. Open shot. 2 out of 3 from three-point country by Macapagal.
And somehow you had to make the decision whether or not to apply the help on the big guys of the Tigers. They're just baiting the help side defense to collapse and then kick it out to the shooters. But found their mark here in the first for the Tigers.
Bonbon Custodio sent it over to Johnson. I think the question we should ask Johnson, do you want to go home already or not? That might be the question. Kasi pag natalo rito, wala na. Tapos na siya dito. Johnson, awkward shot. And here comes Williamson. But this first quarter is over.
Shot from the perimeter in the first quarter. Also had several conversions from the three-point area in the first period.
And we'll try to get into the minds of the coaches and the players during the break, and we'll listen to our teammates tell us all about it in a short while. Wild card continues, and those who are strong will survive. The losers will have to have another schedule next week.
Nagbabalik po ang PBA dito sa Big Dome, and I'm with the assistant coach of Santa Lucia, Coach Adonis Tierra. Coach, in the first quarter, Santa Lucia shot 5 of 22 from the floor. Mukhang inaalat po tayo sa shooting natin. Ano pong adjustments on offense ang gagawin niyo sa second quarter?
Alam mo, diba dating talaga minsan sa offense, no? For the past 5 days, ensayo namin, maganda naman. Siguro makapag-adjust kami itong second half namin.
Yung guards po ng Coke, si David, Macapagal, tsaka si Cruz, combined for 18 points in the first quarter. Ano pong defensive adjustments naman ang gagawin ninyo dito sa mga gwardiya ng Coca-Cola?
Basically, kasama sa game plan namin yun kasi mag-double kami sa post. Ang utos ni coach doon, ang game plan namin doon, stick lang kami doon sa wing nila.
Thank you very much, Coach. Seb?
And the Wings have delivered so far for Coca-Cola, giving them a 4-point lead. But, of course, we are aware, Santa Lucia is aware of the predicament they're in with those Wings. By the way, Obistondo already in the game. Custodia's first long attempt, no sir. And we'll try to fix Ronnie Magsanov's microphone. He looks like he's in a silent movie right now. In the meantime, try it, Ronnie.
Macapagal.
Yon, you're there. You're there.
A three-point shot for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola shot about 59% from the field in the first period.
You know, that was a tad of comedy because Espinas tagged and all, didn't know whether he was going to fall or go straight to the basket. And he got a foul in that last sequence. And Pablo Mendoza, who also played for a while for Santa Lucia, guilty of that foul. First by Espinas in the pocket.
Pablo Mendoza has played his entire career for Santa Lucia, except for the last few games of this conference. Made this move to Coca-Cola. As we take a look at Gabi Espinas, who seem to have been lost in the rotation of the bigs of the Realtors upon the arrival of guys such as Ali Pic and even Nick Velasco.
We're going to have one more free throw off the lane violation spotted by Bob Pascual. We're 45 seconds into the second period. Don't forget, later on in the program, we still have the other half of the wild card set of battles here. Air 21 goes up against Rain or Shine, which lost to Barangay Ginebra just last Friday at Ninoy Aquino. In the meantime, Espinas trying to bother Williamson on the inbound. Leah, what do you have?
Well, Seb, Coach Bob Benasolas actually been telling me for weeks now leading up to today that they've really been preparing for the wild card phase or the playoffs phase. And he told me today that he feels that they really are ready for all of this. Their defense is in place. They've polished their offense. They're definitely more disciplined. He feels that they're a better team right now than around 3 days ago. Now 3 games ago rather. Now his challenge to John Williamson, their import, is basically, we don't want you to go home. You know, you don't want yourself to go home. So make sure that we win today. 7, Ronnie.
Yung palang motivation.
Straight to the point.
Mabuti pa nga.
It all boils down to winning today's game for the chance to play on Wednesday the winner of Air 21 versus Rain or Shine in our second game tonight.
Here's Johnson, top of the keyhole dance. Aliera trying to keep in step outside of Pistodo. He can knock it from there, but this one's too strong. Recycled offense, drop inside. Gutsy move by Daa. And you know, the only thing that Santa Lucia really hasn't done so well here is to can it from close range. So Molon had his problems. Daa, a bit of a miss there. Yep.
A lot of point blank misses coming from Santa Lucia. But if you're Coach Boyd Fernandez, you have to admire the fire of Anthony Johnson. Continues to play tough for Santa Lucia, trying to create a lot of scoring looks for the rest of the local unit of the Realtors. At sabi mo nga, hindi lang tumatama yung mga tiro dito ng mga locals. Then they have to go harder, and like what Daa did, they will now go to the line to try inch closer, trying to tie this game. And he does.
Which is our fourth tie of this first half. 10 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Sam Sarmenta, Coach Ronnie Magsanok, Chicky Reyes, and we've got Leah Cruz completing our quartet for today's first game. Glad you're with us. Glad you could spend part of your Sunday with us. Espino almost falling down, lost his balance, lost his grip, lost the shot. For Pistodo looking for green shirts. Custodia says, let's not rush anything. Johnson says, I'm in a hurry. That will not do, and it's picked up by Taulaba.
Santa Lucia continues to struggle from the field. Under 18% shooting clip here for Santa Lucia.
Mendoza trying to organize the offensive line. Macapagal already with 2 trays. Penetration, found a way to circle this one in. And he'll get an extra chance for an extra point after the foul.
I've always felt that the offensive game of Mark Macapagal has been so underrated in his PBA career. Can hit the three, can attack the basket. One of the guys that you can really count on to produce the points day in, day out. And that's why he has logged major minutes in this conference for Coach Bo Pirasol.
You know, Bo likes to have these scorers, and every team must have them. That's why Francis Aliera has had a lot of playing time. He's hoping that one day Francis will explode from the outside. He's trying to use the hot shot to finally, hopefully, connect one day with a couple of outside shots that will help them. Meanwhile, we have Chico Lanete on the floor. Also, coming back to Coca-Cola after a long bout with an injury. Daa pockets that one, hit the 2 free throws earlier. So why should this be a problem? He has 4 points.
In spite of the fact that Santa Lucia is struggling to find his range from the perimeter, they're only down by a solitary point to Coca-Cola, 27-26.
Macapagal says, I'm feeling hot, but that one was short. For Pistodo picking up the loose ball. Daa scored earlier once more, and he was fouled, but we're going to have a sideline inbound.
The main reason why Santa Lucia has managed to stay close to Coca-Cola is that they have gone to the line 16 times already. They have made 13 free throws. 13 of the 26 points of Santa Lucia has come from the free throw line. This might be the cue for Coca-Cola to stop fouling and just not bail out Santa Lucia, who's been struggling from the field.
That could be the difference in the end. Those free throws. And if Santa Lucia continues to hit them. Custodio, hop, step, jump, dish off at the last moment. Spinas, yes, knocks it in.
That's a mixed stand on defense by Gary David. Allowing Bonbon Custodio to penetrate the baseline and looking for Espinas with another short jumper for Santa Lucia.
First takes the lead by the Realtors. Ronnie to be young and to penetrate and to get inside to pass the ball. In the meantime, Williamson scores and he has 8 points. We have a ding-dong seesaw battle here.
8 points in the game for John Williamson. They call that the explosive first step, to be able to attack the basket. Something that we don't have anymore.
Something I miss. Something that decided to say goodbye early in our lives. Your mind still remembers it, doesn't it?
Of course.
But the body says, are you kidding?
Goodbye.
You've got to be kidding. In the meantime, oh, downstairs, hello! Ganda ng cut ni Gary na yun.
Very rare breakdown on defense.